Me. So I'm going to start off by saying, hi, Emma. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Thank you, Emma. Right. Good. Emma, let's go straight into it. Are you a celebrity hiding? And Emma's a fake name and it's actually PJ Powers. Just let's be honest here. I'm going to catch these guys out immediately. Done. Is this true?
No.
Oh. Let's continue, shall we? All right.
Yes.
So, to find out what you do for a living, I want to ask, do you create a product, something that someone can hold in your job?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you wear a uniform?
No.
Did you have to study for more than 3 years to do what you do?
No.
Do you work in the medical field?
No.
Okay. Sorry about that question.
Wait,
Studying for 3 years.
Medical field is maybe.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Sometimes
but not always.
maybe. Okay,
maybe.
sorry. When I said medical field, sorry, I mixed my questions up there. I should have asked medical field first, and then I would have come on with, because 3 years study. I just realized that about myself. I'm only getting back into the swing of things at work, okay? Just forgive me.
Okay.
Big one here. New question. Never asked this one before, but could AI take over your job?
Not accurately, but that would be very interesting, probably.
What? There was a big pause
it would
there.
not be accurate, but it could happen.
Because I'm already hearing about AI taking over radio presenters' jobs as well. Can you just imagine
I've
that,
heard about that. Yeah.
How are you, Emma? Do you like radio? This is our next song. Post Malone, I Had Some Help. What a great song. Enjoy. No, would not work. Sorry.
No.
Never. There's something about the authenticity of a human voice. There's a vibration within the vocal cords that only a human can create. Not your AI. Not today. Not today. Right. Other questions. Let me just wrap this up. Do you use any specialized tools in your job?
If my brain counts as a specialized tool, then yeah.
So you would consider your brain the main tool of your job?
Yes.
Interesting. There are many jobs that don't require that. Well, I mean, people think it's like a serving suggestion. Do I have to use my brain? I don't know. And then, do you work with animals, perhaps?
Sometimes.
Interesting. Do you have to physically touch people to do what you do?
No.
Interesting. Tell me something. I know that we got some financial things on the horizon in Feb, so I needed to ask, do you think that the Minister of Finance of South Africa could make use of your services?
Probably.
Ooh, I like these probablys from you, Emma. This is great. Last one. Has any celebrity used your services?
Yes.
That's crazy. When we eventually reveal what you do, I need to hear the celebrity. I need to.
I can't.
You
You guys would be able to figure out who it was.
Oh, no, it's fine.
It's
No,
too famous.
not now. Not now. Don't worry, not now. I just say when we reveal you. Oh, it's too famous.
Yeah.
I didn't ask anything about management of artists or celebrities. Okay, this is going to be good. That's all the questions I can ask. I have to leave it dangling there. However, let's go to the guesses.
Emma is a photographer.
Is Emma an occupational therapist?
Psychologist!
I reckon Emma is a tattoo artist.
Ooh.
And I reckon she's done some work for some of the Springboks. Just a guess.
I think
it.
Emma is a penguin psychologist. And there's that one penguin that at a zoo, I can't remember, somewhere in the world, that is notoriously naughty and is always on the naughty list. So I think that's a celebrity she worked with. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Maybe the Minister of Finance has a pet penguin so she can use, so he could use her services there. They're penguin psychologist.
Okay, you're a penguin psychologist according to reports. Are any of those
I'm
guesses
changing
close?
careers.
Are any of the guesses close?
No, not at all. But I'd love to be a penguin psychologist. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. That sounds very, very cool. Can you just imagine that? But I think you're going to have to be a bit bolder to be that way. I think that's the whole thing. But and your feet's got to be happier too. So you have to be really keep your wits about yourself. Just letting you know
Take
there.
up dance classes.
Yeah, you got to. Now, Emma, let's reveal this. Because I was studying Beatrice. Your voice sounds familiar, which is why I asked the first question. I thought maybe this is somebody that I know that is using a fake name, Emma. But I feel like we need to get into it. So shall we? Emma, what do you do?
You actually know me. We
I
just
do.
haven't spoken in a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
okay.
am Emma, as in Psychic Emma. Hello.
The hello! Oh, my word! I missed you so much. Oh, my word.
You too.
Psychic Emma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you were a guiding light during COVID when you were on the show, and even before that. In fact, hold on. Do you know, Emma? I'm actually quite emotional. Do you know that in 2019, I'll never forget this. I asked you about a prediction for 2020, and you said to me there's going to be some sort of an event that's going to create global consciousness.
Yeah.
I mean, you were quite spot on. Let's be honest.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
good. It was called COVID. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Oh,
It was-
right.
you said there was going to be an event that's going to cause global consciousness. Now, while COVID wasn't an event, but it was a news event, and there was a consciousness. We wore masks. We locked down. You understand? So, wowza.
Yes. Wowza. And a lot of other predictions I've done. Some clients have been getting back to me lately telling me how it's been working out. It's so exciting.
Oh,
I'm always impressed. And they're like, how do you do it? And I'm like, I don't know. It just happens.
It's because your brain is a specialized tool. That's why the question
Exactly.
came up. Oh, man. Okay, yes, I know celebrities have used your services. When I say celebrity, I'm talking about a former member of this team. I know that Zoe went to go and see you. So there's a celebrity, right?
Okay,
And-
but I've had others who are on TV often, which is why I'm like, I'm not even going to describe anything about it. It would
Okay.
be too easy to figure out who it is.
So confidentiality agreement is in place, right? You're not going to mention.
Very important for me,
No,
yeah.
please don't worry. I'm chilled. And
Everybody's secrets are safe with me.
well, you know what? Since it's 2025, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Big year ahead of us. I've never got an opportunity to ask a psychic such as yourself about what type of energies are coming from the year 2025, or perhaps some feelings. Because I remember 2019, you shocked me because I got into 2020 and that event of global consciousness was real. So let's chat for a second while I have you, Psychic Emma, before we get you back regularly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I would love to hear about 2025. I'm sure a lot of your clients, especially at this time of year, have sat down with you and have said, Emma, I need some guiding light. I need some happy light. I need to...
A lot of health questions,
Yes.
a lot of year, finances, travel, location, work.
So I've got a couple of predictions for this year. I have a strong feeling that Beatrice is going to get married this year. I don't know what it is, but I just have that feeling. But that's the one that I have. And also I have a feeling about Manchester United. I have a feeling that they have a good opportunity next season. And then I would say the other one is, I think I'm going to take this show and broadcast overseas this year and possibly take listeners with me. That's what I'm feeling.
That's exciting.
So tell me about what you feel for this year.
Well, okay. I told my friend, we were like, oh, let's do fun predictions for this year. And then she said, what will happen with Six Nations? So I don't watch sports. So I was like, what's that? But anyway, 5 out of 6. And she's like, what does that mean? I said, well, 6 out of 6 is the winner. So South Africa is 5 out of 6. So if that means anything to you guys, yay.
Okay, number 5 out of 6. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. 5 out of... Okay,
Okay.
cool. Good one. For sport. Okay, I'm not going to ask you about Manchester United for producer Ashley. It's not a sport thing. But what other things have kind of come through the energy paths for you?
Well, then, so I've been playing games with my friends where they ask me fun questions. Then one friend asked, well, tell me about load shedding. And we were like, oh, don't say its name, you know.
No,
We get a bit
I don't even want
superstitious about
to... I don't want you to answer.
I'm going to answer.
Oh, come on. Okay.
They said that there's certain people who are making sure it stops, and if we want it to stay stopped, we have to keep voting for those people. And that there's some sort of political upheaval coming halfway through this year. And again, it's about voting for the right people so that unanimously the country's needs are being met, not just, let's call it selfish parties.
I got you.
But it's beyond just politics. It's like global stuff and how it impacts South Africa.
I feel like that could be US related. Feeling that
It could be.
I think it could be. And then obviously the bounce on effect on a global economic level may just be hitting South Africa. That's profound. What else has come through? This is a cool. You know what? I want to be one of those friends to ask you some random questions about things in life. Just this is great.
So much fun.
And
because it's like a game, and then we see how it plays out.
But I think that's also the great thing about having somebody like you. You're very tapped in. You're very locked in. And that's why it's great. Anything else? I mean, just in terms of, how about environmentally? Has anything come your way in terms of how are we looking? Because we had severe floods last year. And that was very unexpected. We were all blindsided by it. And I mean, this year, I feel like weather is getting more and more adverse. It's terrible.
Yes.
What's happening?
So I gave a reading this morning.
All right.
And she asked about the weather, and I thought that I'm out in Stellenbosch, so we're out that side.
Yeah.
So she asked me about her JoJo tanks. Like, has she got enough? Will it be necessary even?
Oh.
And they just showed that it's like, be water-wise with your JoJo tanks, as in look after them, take care of them, don't waste the water that's in there if you don't need to.
All right.
Just because there's something about water wastage that comes up. And I don't know what that means. It's just manage your water well, like especially if you have JoJo tanks, that sort of stuff. Like, look after it.
I can tell you, in the area that I stay in, we have a water burst almost every day where the water supply is affected. Just saying, that could be my energies coming to you somewhere.
Is that what that was about?
It could just be me just chatting to you now, because I know that I'm also giving you energy. So, because it's been something that's on my mind, and constantly in my area we have water bursts that affects the flow of water to all the houses, which is it's a bit annoying. And that's
I can imagine.
Yeah, but yes, it's crazy.
Can I tell you the pure message? It said that the water supplies will burst. And I thought they meant dams. I thought it was when I say they, it's the high guidance. I thought they meant the dam banks will burst, because they said the water will burst, the water passages will burst. And so if you do have access to water to store it, you must just be very consistent with that, so that the unreliable water is not a problem. That was the pure message.
Thank you.
Noted.
Noted.
Halfway between Stellenbosch and Cape Town, so maybe that is related to you as
Possibly.
well.
But you never know this. And I know that water also has a certain symbolism. And maybe that's also about one's energy, to make sure that it doesn't become depleted due to the burst water mains, energy mains that may come through in 2025. So keep the reserves going is a big message to me as well, which is incredible. Yo, Psychic Emma, I missed you so much. Okay, so
I missed you too.
Okay, last one. Let's just do a last one for 2025. Some happy lights, some prosperity. What's the most positive energy coming out of 2025 in terms of a prediction, so to speak?
Okay. In general.
In general. Just give me something general. I know I'm kind of feeding you.
I was still really excited about the load shedding thing, to find out we're still going to have electricity for most of the rest of this year.
Yes, this is
for
so
me,
good.
I was like, yay!
That is a very, that's why that's light. It's really good, literally. But I know I'm giving you a lot of energy on this call, but is there anything else that pops up that's really just a shining light of 2025?
Okay, cool. 8 months from now, you're going to have a big decision to make. I was looking at either in the 8th month or 8 months from now, but the number 8 is very important for you. There's going to be a really big decision that you need to make, and it's a big chance as well. Like, it's like taking a chance. And they're just showing you go cautiously, but go dip your toes in those waters. Go dip your toes in, and it's like... it's like being a guest speaker somewhere, but it's, earlier on you mentioned not in South Africa, so I kind of put those feelers out to your high guidance. It's like, tell me more about that, I'm curious as well. And they just show that you can arrive and build yourself up there as well, but it's coming and going. But 8 months from now, it's a big thing. Like, do I take this chance? And they're like, just do it. Just go. Just do it. It's exciting. It's just a weekend. Just do it.
I was kind of asking in general. I didn't say personal. Gee, what Psychic Emma, what are you doing? Why am I sweating?
You said that earlier on. You said you've never had a chance to ask me a question.
That's true.
That's where my mind was.
Thank you. Wow.
My psychic brain.
I miss you so much, and we need to chat. We have to get you back on the show. I think what you've provided, I remember back in 2020, 2019 as well. It was just pure joy, and then you got so busy, which is wonderful for you, and I was so happy about that. But yes, when you're ready, let's have a conversation and get you back on, because I love and I trust your feeling and your energy. And that last statement was it was a little bit too profound. I almost put down the phone. But thank you so much, Psychic Emma. What a great blindside from these producers of mine for What Do You Do Today. And if anybody would like a reading, I know people are very intrigued about these things. How can they get hold of you?
My website is happylight.co.za, and on every social media handle, I am at Emma Psychic Medium.
Fantastic.
And I have pink hair, so you can't go wrong. When you find Psychic Emma with pink hair, you found the right Psychic Emma.
Yeah, check there's a lot of fake profiles out there, so just be careful. But that's the pink hair one.
Too.
That is the one. So let's be careful there. Psychic Emma, have a beautiful day, and I predict that you're going to have a great one. I just feel it. It's going to be sensational. It will.
Thank you, and for you too, and your whole team.
Thank you. It's been a great
everyone.
time. Wow, Psychic Emma's back.